Welcome back, travelers. As always, we're the Improfessionals here to immortalize these stories and characters and hopefully entertain along the way. I'm Joseph, and I am back with the rest of the Improfessionals once again for my campaign, Conflicts of Interest. Last session, the Rogue Royals, along with Ivy Pine and John Doe, finally faced off against the giant undead they had been planning on taking out for a while. The fight was interesting, to say the least, with Ivy freezing in terror, this monster nearly killing Tarmin, Shaman lighting it ablaze. An impressive fight from everyone, with Peregrine being the one to finally take it out after Nura ripped it in half with his bare hands. Only for a certain figure to make an appearance once again, the figure Damien. Damien terrorized the party through visions and a power unlike anything they'd seen before. The one who got the worst of it was Tarmin, who awoke screaming of death and pain, and who seems to believe that Damien is more than just a mortal man. We pick up with the party just outside of the city of Rein.
Tarmin is literally just devoid of any emotion right now. He looks almost like as though he is drained.
Long night, huh?
Yeah.
What did you see?
As you ask that, he just stops.
Shaman, I think it's best that we don't talk about it. As Ivy pipes in. I agree, he definitely seems out of sorts. Whatever it is that he saw, we should best not bring his mind back to it.
Okay.
Well, let's look on the bright side. At least we're getting paid for this, right?
Oh,
yeah.
That's the whole reason I did this. As you guys begin to approach the outer wall of the city of Rein, you see a familiar dark elf. Trace Verdun, the one that you met in the Underdark, who was once a member of the Chromatic Legion. You see him in full guard attire. He has officially gotten his position as a guard, and you see he notices all of you. Rogue Royals, what happened? Is everything okay?
Yeah, congrats on your position.
I love how she said, yeah. Meanwhile, she's exhausted, Nura is exhausted, and Tarmin is pouring blood. And traumatized.
We're gonna need the doctor.
Constantine, I'll get him! Come around, hurry!
We're just gonna pick, Tarmin up, Peregrine up, Shaman up, the otter up, John can walk, and he's gonna start jogging.
You begin to jog. John's just like, hey, what? Oh, come on, man. He just jogs after you.
Just fangs getting ready to kill. Not yet.
Eventually, you get around and you see Gunter. You see him turn to say, all of you, oh, Rogue Royals, oh no.
Make way, we're going to the doctor.
All right, as he just opens the gate and lets you in, quickly getting him into Constantine's office. Constantine just turns, oh, what the devil? Get him on the table now. As Constantine looks at Nura and Shaman. You two look like you have not slept in days.
I have thoughts.
We haven't.
Oh, you need to get to the inn and get some rest. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, Mr. Joshua?
Exactly where I'm sleeping.
Honestly, physically I'm doing fine. The rest of me, I'm not sure.
Well, the good news is, Tarmin, the wounds here on your body are not too bad. I think I can get you back together, mostly. But
it's not the wounds on his body that's the problem.
Yes, Constantine just nods, looking into Tarmin's eyes. What happened to all of you?
As he looks at him, the devil showed up.
You, all of you, head to the inn. Get some rest. I'll tend to him and send him on his way there.
Alright, guess we'll start heading towards the inn.
Okay, so Peregrine heads towards the inn. Nura, Shaman, I assume you do the same?
Yes.
So, entering the inn, Daria just kind of immediately, "Welcome to Daria. Are you all okay? Where's Tarman?"
He's in the hospital right now. He fucked with the devil or something.
Seems like you all did. How did the job go?
We got the we did it. We took down the giant.
Well, that's good. Have you talked to any
Giant?
guards? Are they sending for Kydro to pay you?
Yes. No? I don't know.
And Nura, how are you? You and Shaman look exhausted.
I'm exhausted. Ripped a giant in half. Carried its tooth back. Everybody.
Yeah, I just want to go take a nap with John.
Speaking of, where is... As John just bursted, I'm here! I'm here!
John!
Hey, John, didn't I pick you up?
No?
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot about you.
That's fine.
John, we
It happens.
room.
No, he did...
Maybe next time you won't take so damn long getting dressed.
Oh, come on, man.
Consider yourself even, Squirt.
As Ivy is just like, why don't we wait at a table for, Kydro to come by and, pay us?
Yeah.
Can somebody get my pay? I'm gonna go take a nap with John.
Shaman, I think we should wait down here for at least for now. We need to probably tell the captain what happened.
But I'm about to die.
Then I'm going to the tailor shop. I'm gonna take a very nice nap.
As you say that, Sally's actually out right now. She's she's going to pick up some things from Eco.
Oh.
She wanted me to tell you. Sorry, I sort of forgot when I saw how terrible you all look.
Wait a second. He's heading to Eco?
Yes, she's going to pick up some supplies.
Oh shit, there's a lot of undead out there.
She's on the trail. It should be okay.
Yeah. Hopefully.
You all just rest.
Right, where the fuck is Hydro?
Well, let me get you all some food. It'll be free of charge. The room's too for the night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Shaman leans her head onto John.
Are you alright, Shaman?
No.
Well, I've got you.
You know what? Nura proceeds to lay his head onto John's head.
Crushes him.
Okay.
No.
Ivy lays her head on Shaman's thigh.
God damn it.
As Tarman, after some sewing and some cleaning,
Sewing.
do you think you're okay to walk?
In Zytrate, that came.
As Tarman gets up, as he tries to walk,
You're able to stand. You do feel very shaky, but it feels like the kind of thing that should wear off once you get a good long rest.
I think I'll be fine for now.
Alright. You said that the devil came.
Yeah.
Is this the sort of thing you need to talk to the priestess about?
He mentions that. I don't know what to think at this point. Have I gone mad?
Well, I'm a doctor of the body, not of the mind, but madness comes in many forms. If you are mad, you're doing a damn good job at hiding it. Head to your friends, get some rest. Hopefully tomorrow is a more peaceful day.
See Logan James. Can you please tell him I'd like to see him? I have questions.
Of course, if I get a chance to talk to him.
As Tarmin leaves,
Tarmin, making your way towards the inn, you actually see Captain Kydro. Tarmin,
Hydro.
you don't look well, as Trace informed me,
That's an understatement.
but the job was done.
Yes, it was.
Good. Now that the thing's gone, hopefully a lot less people will die when traveling between the cities. Let's get your payment, along with your friends. They're at the inn, I assume.
Yeah.
Alright. As he travels with you to the inn, as you've all been waiting, of course, and you've gotten the free food that Daria and Goro have given you, you see Tarmin and Captain Kydro enter. Rogue
Tarmin.
Royals.
You look a lot better.
Tarmin's just gonna go up to Daria.
I heard you got pretty hurt. Are you feeling better?
Can I get a drink?
Of course. It's on the house, don't worry about it.
Making that
As-
two.
As she just kind of hears that, okay. As she prepares 2 ales and hands them both to Tarmin. One is a good bit bigger. It's obvious who that one's for.
As Tarmin takes the bigger one and starts chugging.
As, you just kind of feel
I
like...
throw the tooth at Tarmin.
Oh, Jesus, no. As,
No,
as Kydro kind of, like, pushes the ale down just a bit, why don't we deal with discussing what happened and your payment before you get sloshed?
Speaking of which, Kydro. He puts the massive giant's tooth on the table.
That's disgusting.
Wanted proof it was dead. Well, deader.
Fair. Come on over to the table, everyone.
Tarmin walks over as he hands, Nura an ale.
Yeah, Nura's just gonna down that.
As Tarmin sits at the table quietly.
Kydro, mildly annoyed that everyone's immediately drinking when he's trying to get business done, he places down a bag in front of each of you. All 4 of you, plus John, plus Ivy. Except Ivy's is, as her bag is a lot smaller. As she opens it, it's 4 platinum. For the rest of you, it is 400 gold.
Wait, 400 gold for what?
For the mission.
Oh, yes, okay.
You know, the job.
The giant.
That giant we killed.
I'm just making sure.
The
You
nightmares
forget
we
we're
endured.
capitalists.
So tell me, clearly more went on than just the giant. Any insights you'd like to share?
Tarmin looks at his party. I don't think we can say his name.
Black Parade.
Hearing that, Kydro looks over with this kind of gleam in his eye. What do you mean the Black Parade? What do they have to do with this?
No.
Ran into.
Well, yes, but
Yeah, it was a group of them poaching some animals.
As you're discussing this, Tarmin, out of your bag crawls Jack, the monkey that you guys got.
The monkey.
As Kydro
Jack,
looks,
there you are.
as Kydro just looks over, monkey.
God damn it. As Tarmin pets Jack.
He kind of lets out this monkey purr and just kind of hugs your hand. Kydro just blinks. Jesus. As Kydro just blinks, I'm not paying the monkey. So you encountered the Black Parade, but Tarmin, you said there was something more. You said you couldn't say his name. Who exactly are you talking about?
As Tarmin looks at Kydro. I don't think I can say his name.
Why?
The demon.
It's obvious why.
Alright, everyone slow down. Nora,
He's like a demon of visions. Shows us true sudden arc.
Demon of visions. So you encountered something else.
Don't want to say its name. After seeing what it did to Tarman.
Tarman looks at his party. No one say its name. As tear comes down his face.
You said tear. I didn't hear A, so I just heard tear. I just see tear.
I said A tier.
I know, but I just heard tears, so I'm just imagining coming out of your face. I am the god of war. Like sliding down your face. I'm the fucking god of war.
Christ.
Whoever this figure was, we'll find him.
You're not gonna find him.
And how do you know that?
Because he likes to prey on people's weaknesses.
It's
He's not. Doesn't bleed like you or me, Kydro.
it's something beyond this world. I think best for now we discuss them little as possible.
Right, but I'll drop it after this. Is that true? Do you really think it was a god?
He killed me. And brought me back like it was nothing. He exploded me. It put me back together like a fucking jigsaw puzzle.
By the lowest name. We're clearly dealing with something that we weren't expecting. Did he have something to do with the undead?
Shaman were keeping guard that night. Lightning struck and saw. Had to have been more than 100 undead circling our camp. Didn't want to wake any of you because we weren't doing anything. They were just in a circle holding hands.
They were standing there, menacingly.
Then, another strike of lightning. Saw him standing on it. And torn it in half. Saw him standing on its head.
You're talking about the giant.
Was back. Half of it was still missing, don't get me wrong, but it was back.
I think that we might have just figured out what's going on here on the continent. With the past 10 years, the increase in undead, I think you all might have just found who's responsible. I'll inform the king. For now,
What's the point in informing the king if there's nothing that can be done about it?
something has to be.
Don't know if this is something the Reinhardt can punch, or if the priests can make go away. It's a lot stronger than anything I've seen, and I've seen the Reinhardt.
That may be so. But if it is the true evil you speak, then we cannot let it continue. The light must cast out the shadow. We will discuss this further. But for now, you all need your rest.
Please.
I want sleep.
I'm sorry that I've troubled you. I will see you all tomorrow. As he gets up and he walks out, as Ivy looks at everyone, I'm going to go.
Shaman kneels down and just holds onto Ivy's hands. Be safe, okay?
Thank you.
You're very strong.
I don't know about that, but
She sort of just like pats her head. Did you see what you did to that giant when you actually decided to go in for the fight? You almost kicked his ass.
I threw one punch.
And guess how much that one punch
God.
One punch otter. Guess how much damage that did, Ivy? Come on.
Thank
Give
you.
yourself a bit more credit where it's due.
But I'm not where you're all at. Not yet. I need time. I need to train more. I need to pray more. But it has been an honor fighting alongside all of you. And I'm sorry that I couldn't do more.
We're happy just to have you here.
What was Nura?
Nero was gonna pat Ivy's head and go, Travel safe, Furball. We'll see you when you get back. Nura's gonna head upstairs now. He's tired. He's done.
Right.
Shaman's gonna look to John.
Yeah, let's go upstairs. Shouldn't we inform Afara that we're here? Let's just go find his room and let him know that we're okay. As Ivy looks at all of you and she gives a small wave as she heads out the door, likely this being the last time you guys are gonna see her, at least, for now. Perhaps in the future you guys will encounter each other again, but... John looks at Tarman. Get yourself some rest, okay? We're all gonna need it.
I don't know if I can.
If you want, you can stay in our room. We have an extra bed.
We do?
Yeah.
Since when do we have an extra bed?
It's a 2-in room, dipshit.
Ow.
From the top of the stairs. Tarman, why don't you just stay in my room?
As Tarman just looks at him, you all go on ahead. I need to drink again.
Daria,
Yes?
Tarman doesn't get to bed in 30 minutes. Have your husband knock him out for me.
I'm not gonna make that decision.
I'll do it.
I'll give him 50 gold.
Meanwhile, her husband, I will.
Here's the 50 gold part, Goro. She, sharpening his knuckles.
Oh.
So you guys, Nora, Peregrine, Shaman along with John, go upstairs.
Could I roll stealth just to make sure to keep an eye on him, just to make sure he's okay?
Sure. You roll stealth, Peregrine. Tarman, I'm gonna need you to roll perception. Oh!
That one.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so Tarman just starts drinking more and more and more until he's basically sloshed, and Peregrine, you're able to watch him. We'll get to you guys in just a moment, though. Shaman, you knock on the door along with John as the door opens.
Hi, Dad.
Miss Farah, how are you? You look...
I have a new scar.
You what?
She lifts up her shirt in the back and she shows him this gunshot hole, that's been closed up.
By the gods, what happened?
I got shot.
I thought you were going to fight a giant. Since when did giants have firearms?
There was this guy who was, smuggling animals or something. And we fought them on the way, and John was changing his clothes for, an entire round.
As John is completely not thinking, he's just listening to this conversation, heard what Afara says, and just goes, well, I mean, technically, fire giants have firearms.
I was gonna say, technically we set fire to his arms.
John, stop it. John, they don't have firearms.
You, Miss Favorite, I worry about you.
I love you too, Dad.
I wish I could be your father, Chairman, but you know I'm not, but I care about you all the same. You look exhausted. What?
We're about to go to bed, but I wanted to make sure that you know we were home and not dead.
I am very happy that you're not dead.
Shaman just sort of holds on to him. I need to talk to you about something in a few.
We can talk tomorrow. You need to get some rest.
Good night, Dad.
Good night, Shaman. Tarman.
She heads out with John.
You and John head to a room to rest. Tarman, you are drinking alcohol. Just more and more. And
On the 5th round.
And, Peregrine, you're watching him. Peregrine, eventually you see Tarman just kind of pass out. Tarman, you just see your vision just kind of fades in and out. Eventually your vision fades in and you see someone sitting across from you. That's not exactly what alcohol's supposed to be used for.
Why would you care? As he tries to look and tries to grab for 6, but just kind of misses it.
As you go for it, Gerald grabs it, drinks it down. Look, just because we don't know each other doesn't mean I can't care about you. And as a man who loves alcohol, nothing makes me more sad than seeing someone I care about use it to wash away their sorrows. It's meant to improve a good time, not try to drown a bad one.
You don't know what I saw.
Maybe that's true. I mean, I've seen some crazy shit, like crazy. But that doesn't mean I know what you saw. But I think what's best for you right now is get some rest. Use the alcohol to help you sleep and get yourself in a bed and rest. There'll be plenty more drinks for you here downstairs tomorrow. Get some sleep, Tarman. The alcohol should help. As he just gives a little wink and Tarman, your vision fades out.
Daria, you think you can help me get him up to his room?
Of course, Goro. Is it finally time to punch him? Oh, seriously. I still want the 50 gold.
I'll get it to you another time.
As he just, lifts up Tarman and takes him up to a room. Daria looking at you, Peregrine. You know, you should get some sleep, too. Just because it seems like you didn't get the worst of it doesn't mean that this wasn't taxing for you.
Yeah, you're right. See you in the morning. So start heading back up.
Alright. You all lay down to rest. A good, long rest. Something you've all needed since, well, the past few days. So as you all get your rest, some of you, the more perceptive of you, wake up to this loud thud, this boom. It's distant, but it jars you awake. Then the ones who are already awake hear a much more distant boom. And this sinking feeling begins to flood your chest. As a much louder boom shakes the inn, all of you waking up as outside of your windows this bright flame appears. And the things in the room fall over and some of the glass cracks as you hear people screaming.
As Tarman's awakened by this, he quickly grabs his jacket, his sword, and gun. And rushes out the inn.
Is completely naked but grabs his trident and runs out the inn.
Pants.
Burger puts on his armor, grabs his bow and his squintin, and starts heading.
Just Nura, loincloth.
No. Nura is in fact dressed. Don't worry.
Shaman heads out with John to see what's going on.
So all of you rush out. You see Daria and Goro quickly getting people into the inn. She's like, everyone hurry! Get inside! Get inside!
What's going on?
We're being attacked!
By who?
We don't know!
Tarman looks at his group, at Nura, Peregrine, Shaman, and John.
The Rogue Royals.
Yeah, and just says, let's go. As Tarman opens the door and walks out.
Nura jumps out the window.
My window!
I know what's going on.
I run out the door.
Outside.
I run out the door like a normal person, and
Yeah, John runs out the door like a normal person. What you guys...
No. Have Quentin follow me out the window.
No, well, look. What you guys see outside, you see smoke from the distance, as it seems one of the walls surrounding Rein, a partial portion of the wall has been blown away. you can see the side of the castle has billowing smoke pouring out of it. And as you look not far from where you are, you see that the gate entrance has been completely blasted away, and you see soldiers in this dark painted armor with this skull-like design covering the face rushing in. But you also notice these ragged looking rogues and criminals following them in, just these petty thugs and thieves rushing in alongside them. And alongside them, you see these orcs just charging in. All these 3 different groups charging into this from both the hole on the right to the north and from the main gate entrance, which has been destroyed. You see that they're immediately attacking the soldiers here in the city. All the guards are being attacked. And you see that a handful of them notice all of you and begin making their way towards you. I need you to roll initiative.
Alright. Initiative.
God damn it.
What the fuck?
Oh.
That's simple.
I'm
12.
sorry. What? That was my second roll for the day.
Woo!
Okay, so we got 15, 12, 28, and... ouch. Okay, so, Nura, you'll be taking the charge of this. You see these soldiers and these criminals charging in, as well as what looks like some orcish barbarians.
Do any of these orcish barbarians have anything distincting their tribe?
They do. As you see red marks around their arms, and you see that this is an interesting situation because you see multiple of them wearing bones.
Nura smiles. As for my bonus action, his tattoos and eyes begin to glow brightly.
So Nura, you just see these, what you believe to be Rotnook tribe orcs, and you just let the hate flow through you. As
into the power.
lightning flickers above you, I assume you're going to try to target, does it target like a multiple around you, or does it target just like one?
Kavan, lawyer.
Kavan.
I can.
Kavan is my lawyer, by the way.
Can we look to him for guidance?
I'm your rules lawyer.
In Kavan we trust.
Oh, that's a horrible mistake.
I want a
Very
shirt.
true.
I want a shirt that says that in Kavan.
It's just a picture of all Kavan's OCs.
Okay, let's see. See, you choose one creature.
Okay, so I'll just roll for one of these fuckers.
Oh, Nura, did you know you can breathe underwater?
I can breathe underwater.
And a swim speed of 30. No.
Okay, well they definitely failed. So roll that damage.
Yeah, 1d6, yeah.
Oh, what?
So this bit of lightning flickers across this one guy's face, and you just hear "ow," like a static shock, but just a little more damage.
For my next trick, I'd like to pray to Cord.
So you're gonna use one of your actions to pray.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and roll religion.
Hooray. Can I say something to potentially help me get advantage?
I'm not gonna give you advantage given the scenario because you're just choosing to pray during combat. And there's not really a sound reason for me to do that. Sorry, but
Fair enough.
I do need to hear what you say to him.
25. Okay. As Nura's tattoos begin to glow, he closes his eyes and he goes, Cord, God of thunder and battles, help me and my friends wage war against these Rotnook scum and allow us to bathe their blood in the streets.
As you hear, echoing through your head, you have found yourself at war. Now is your chance to grow. As your next attack will have an extra die of lightning damage.
Hooray! Because my next attack is Witch Bolt.
Oh! Alright.
21!
Roll that damage. Remember, it has an extra dice. It has an extra dice of lightning damage. So whatever the dice is, just add an extra one to it.
Get him.
16 damage.
Alright. So you, but as you aim this attack, the lightning fires and it, cord just kind of driving it forward. It pierces into the body of this one, like, criminal or rogue, or whatever you want to call it. And his body literally evaporates into ashes, and as it hits the orc behind him, it blows a hole through their chest. They gasp for air, blood pouring from their mouth as they hit the ground dead. John's turn. Okay, so John missed one attack as he rushes forward to slash one of them. Oh, he didn't do his bonus action thing. He presses it against his wrist, and he slices with the second one, a flicker of this purple lightning shooting out and crackling across the enemy's face as he cuts into them. Doesn't finish them off. That's okay, though. Shaman, it is now your turn. You see that this city, this safe haven as it has been, is being attacked by these soldiers, these criminals, these orcs, these barbarians. What are you doing?
I'm gonna attempt to stop anybody who's the closest to me.
Okay. Oh, shit!
That's 20.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
what we'd like to see.
That's a
Number
good
12.
sign. We need more of those, please.
And I'm gonna use a key point to do 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Okay, does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit. A 16 does, though.
Okay, so a nat 20 and a 16.
Okay. Roll those two separately, because I'm going to have to double one of them, of course.
11 and a 14.
Okay, so you rush towards these soldiers, and you... Are these all on one person, or are they, like, multiple people?
How much health do they have?
You could probably damage another pretty good and take one out.
I'm gonna do that then.
Okay, so you charge forward, and the one that John has already attacked, you just kind of land a few hits on them, and you just bring your arm back, and you land this hard punch that sends them kind of spinning in the air, and they land unconscious as you run towards another, and just do multiple body shots, and, cause them to stumble, not go down, but...
Okay.
Peregrine, it is your turn. All hell has broken loose quite suddenly.
Yeah, and all the devils are here. I was like, gets a bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
And then I'm going to... is the one she damaged still up?
The second one, yes, is still up.
Okay, I'm going to shoot an arrow at him. That's a 28.
That definitely hits.
Alright, I'm going to be adding the damage from the Zephyr Strike, so that'll be... Alright, that's 15 damage towards him.
So, how do you want to do this? Where are you aiming at?
So after she's, like, knocked him around, I assume he's still, like, a little dazed. I fire this arrow, and it's just, like, speeding right towards this thing with, like, wind that just goes, like, right through his chest and then out the other side.
Yes, so you pull back this shot, and it fires, and he's still stumbling, and the arrow just hits his chest, and it hits the stone wall on the other side of the street. Like, it hits a house on the other side, and he just sees the blood pouring out, and then this beam of force... Well, wait, does that always happen, or is that chosen? Like, you choose to do the beam? Or does that happen every single turn?
I can choose when that extra damage comes.
Oh, okay. Then he just collapses as that shot goes through so clean that the arrow doesn't even have any blood on it.
I'm going to aim for another one of the orcs. That's a 23.
23 definitely hits.
That is 6 damage.
So this one, you fire at one of the orcs, and he just brings up his arm, and the arrow goes through, just rips it out, and just grits his teeth, and kind of growls under his breath. Alright. Unfortunately, with the natural one, Tara will be, not getting a chance here, but that's okay. Because, Tarman, you're kind of readying to attack as you see one of these soldiers kind of charging towards Shaman with her back turned. And Tarman, your eyes wide, you just kind of rush over, you call out to Shaman, you're just like, Shaman! She turns, and as this enemy is bringing up their weapon to attack her, you just see this pillar of fire engulf him. And you just watch him turn to ashes. As all the soldiers stop, caught off guard by this sudden blast of fire, as you see Afada standing there with his hand out, looking at these soldiers. Some of them just kind of calling out, "Who the hell are you?" As he just brings two hands together and he just smiles. "I'm the butler." As three kind of like arching, like spiraling spears of fire shoot out as you see these soldiers and orcs stumbling as 1, 2, 3 of them are just obliterated.
I answer the door, I take out the trash, and I take out self-entitled little twats like yourself.
As you hear a gunshot, you hear bang, and you see one of these soldiers' heads just explode. You're caught off guard by the sound of the gunshot as you look up and you see Tak, that lizard folk. Seems that he may have not been so honest about that gun being loaded. As you see him just cock the gun and put another bullet in. He's on top of the inn right now. He just aims down and gets ready to fire again. You see fire flying through the air as you see a burning axe connected to a chain go flying and just lop off 2 heads. As pulling back that chain and catching it, you see Agnar, that Goliath. And he just screams out and charges forward and begins hacking down, seemingly specifically targeting the criminals. Seems that he's targeting them specifically. And Tarman, as a soldier kind of charges at you from behind, you just barely notice them before a large bear maw catches their head in his teeth as Bernardish just crushes their skull and just tosses him to the ground. "You're right."
I'm fine.
As Afada...
Let's teach these people a lesson.
Afada quickly walks over to all of you. "Rogue Royals, Miss Feyre, what's happening?"
The city's under attack.
I don't know, like, the city's under attack by something.
I could tell...
Tons of people.
I could tell you that much. We need to find whoever's leading the charge. If we take them out, it'll, as an arrow just hits him through the shoulder, and you see Afada like gasp for breath as he looks up to one of the roofs, and you see one of these soldiers with an arrow, and he just brings up his hand and a beam of pure fire just blasts, and you see where that person was once standing, there is now a circular carving out of the roof.
Are you okay?
Fine. As I was saying, find whoever's leading the charge. Take them out. We'll make these people back off. As he just holds out his hand and you just see a ball of fire begin to spiral as he just chucks it. And you see like 6 people just turn to ashes within this big explosion.
Far's a badass. Love him.
Her's gonna pick out the little back sack and put Peregrine in it. As Peregrine, we're going tactical tank mode again.
Yes, God of War style.
Exactly.
As Tarman is about to head off with his party, the Rogue Royals, he looks at Bernard's. "Don't die."
Not today.
As Tarman's going to run off with them and also try and go in stealth.
Alright.
Shaman's gonna grab Afara's hand. You safe, okay?
Don't worry about me. Just go.
She runs after her party.
22.
22. Okay. Yes, I think, Tarman, as you kind of like hop into stealth, you will be sufficiently stealthed. You all kind of make your way in the same direction, assuming that, as you said, whoever's leading this charge will probably be heading towards the castle. As you make your way there, you see Captain Kydro with a sword. You see him going up against a soldier. He dodges one of their attacks and cuts them clean in half. As he looks over at all of you, just taking a moment, getting ready to say something, but another soldier approaches him from behind, so he quickly turns, slashes, and removes that soldier's head. He looks to all of you, getting ready. He's just like, "Rogue Roy," and you just see this man go from one side of the area here to the other, charging forward with a shield as he bashes Kydro. Kydro hits this stone wall, a massive crack forming across it as Kydro hits the ground. This soldier, you can see what looks to be a half-orc with this helmet on. This helmet has this paint, this white paint over the front in the shape of a skull. And you see this golden shield and this strange, peculiar designed gauntlet that looks to be like a brick made of steel at the top. As this soldier looks over for a moment before another guard of Rein tries to approach him from behind, but he blocks with that shield, knocking their weapon out of their hand, putting the shield behind their head as he just begins to bash with that gauntlet, pulling his shield away before bashing their head, and their head just bursting open as their body goes flying. This man looks at all of you. You seem like a strong group. I've been hoping to test my mettle today. What better way than in war? As he begins to approach you all, but you see a soldier quickly trying to come from behind. This man turns, and his shield, a blade comes out of it as he pierces this guard's chest and lifts them up into the air, tossing them out of his way. As he bashes that gauntlet against that shield. Come on! Now I'm going to roll his initiative, but let me... So, with that all said, initiative is going to continue. Nura, your go. What are you doing?
Perfect. First of all, I'm going to take Peregrine out of the knapsack.
Plops him down.
I'm gonna go at the motherfucker on the right. He looks like he's gonna piss his pants.
So you're gonna head to one of the soldiers. Okay, go ahead and make an attack.
Before I do that, I'd actually like to use my bonus action.
Okay.
I'd like to roll strength or athletics to pick him up by his waist and throw him at another person.
Oh, ooh, I like that. Okay. I will roll their thing.
I roll athletics by chance?
Oh yeah, you can roll athletics. Just give me a second. My thing is being difficult. Oh Jesus!
30!
Yeah, no, you absolutely succeed in that. Let me. I'm gonna have another one of them make a dex save. He fails, so go ahead and roll a d6 plus your strength.
Oh goddamn! These motherfuckers ain't about to know what hit him. Well, actually, he knows exactly what's about to hit him.
They're all staring at you. They know what's about to hit them.
It's like, oh no, which one of us is getting about? Oh shit, it's me.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one guard. Okay, which one of us is gonna? Oh, it's me.
10 damage.
Nice. That's literally two of them immediately taking some damage. As Nora, you just rush forward and you just grab one around their waist. They kind of prepare to just stab you, but you fling them at another soldier. Both of them getting slamming together and clattering across the ground. They grab their weapons and get back up, damaged, but not out of the fight.
Great, because as they're getting back up, I'm already in front of them, and I'm about to pierce both of them with my trident.
Okay, so you'd like to try and hit both of them?
Yes.
If you do hit both of them, it's going to half the damage across both of them. Is that cool with you?
If I combine the rolls, yeah, no, I'm good with that.
Okay.
18?
Yeah.
The 18 will hit. Roll your damage, and I will cross across. So you kind of charge forward, and you jam your weapon through one of their sides, and it stabs into the other one's leg. They just kind of cry out, but they, steel themselves. You rip your weapon out and go to attack again, but they both kind of dodge. And they are going to take their turns against you.
Try if you dare.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay.
Oh?
Nothing. Things fine.
Bullshit.
So, in the weirdest spectacle I have ever seen, one of them missed one of their attacks, and then made a crit, and then the other one crit and then hit.
Sorry, what?
So one of them missed and then crit, the other one crit and then hit.
I don't like the sound of that.
Huh.
Certainly not what I was expecting from today, but here we go.
Even when dice belt's on the fritz, it still finds a way to screw us up.
Life finds a way. Oh god, man. It's being difficult, and it's kind of annoying that it's being difficult while I'm trying to roll damage. Okay, so Nura, you take 22 damage total.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's already halved.
Alright.
Okay, so after those two have been kind of assaulting you, we will now have John, who is going to try and attack one of the guys who are attacking you to help you out a bit.
Good work, John. Be useful.
Well, he does hit one of them, so.
Good work.
The John just kind of charging forward with his the lightning come off of his blade, the purple lightning. He slashes one of their legs, and they kind of stumble a bit. He goes for the other one, but they manage to dodge. And now it's his turn.
I didn't like the way you said that.
As the officer kind of cracks his neck, sees that, well, you are the one who has chosen to attack first. And by that I mean initiative has chosen you. That's intimidating. That'll be, and this is already halved, 20 damage.
You mean 20 total from both attacks?
Yeah, 20 total, but that's already halved because it was 40 total, 20.
Oh, okay. I'm currently being a little bit fucked, guys.
Yeah. So after you have chosen to be the first to charge, and his soldiers are already attacking, he just charges forward, and that gauntlet slams into the side of your face, and your head just snaps. Like you have never taken a hit that hard, and you have taken some hard hits, but something about the way that this weapon is designed and the strength behind it, your whole head just kind of rocks in one direction, and then he bashes your face with the shield, like the blunt side of the shield with the next attack. And let's see, does he want to do anything with his bonus action? Yes, he will get behind his shield as he kind of readies for an attack. Alright, Shaman, it is your turn. It seems that these soldiers are not, going to fall so easily, and that this guy is definitely not someone to fuck around with. They're already attacking Nura, since he was the first to charge. Might want to get the focus off of necessarily just him, but it's your turn.
Okay, so Shaman is going to rub her hands together as she just starts heating up her hands, and she is going to do a ranged attack.
Are you going to do Burning Hands? As Burning Hands works, that affects an area, so that would also affect where Nura is standing. And John.
Oh, okay, well, I'll just go up there then. I'm going to go in with Leaving Flame.
Okay, so one key point to catch your hand, fists ablaze, and you charge forward. Who are you attacking, first of all?
I'm going to attack whoever is doing the most damage to Nura.
Definitely the single guy who did the most.
I'm going to go for him.
Who did almost as much damage as the two respective soldiers.
The single guy. No maidens.
Do either of these hit him?
You, 15 and 17? Actually, no. As you go to attack, he brings his shield and he manages to block both of those attacks very quickly.
I'm going to use a key point to do 2 more attacks.
Okay, bonus action and key point for 2 more attacks. Yes, that does hit. Oh! Nice!
Beautiful.
So how much damage do my punches do right now?
They do, you look at what your unarmed strike does, and then it has 1d10 fire. Plus 1d10 fire.
That's a spicy meatball.
And now roll that 3 more times. So you kind of, he blocks your first 2 attacks, so you kind of get around and dodge and run the fire across his back, and this kind of like explosion of fire hits him in the back, causing him to stumble as he just watches you kind of move. Are you moving away from him now, I assume?
Yes, she's gonna be moving away with mobile.
Okay. You did hit him, but you did not hit his allies. So one of those soldiers is going to be able to make an opportunity attack against you.
Okay.
Aha! Miss. He rolled a 2 on the dice. So he swings at you, but you're too fast, and you just hear the officer just go, "Impressive."
She's just gonna back away.
That said, 2 soldiers are going to stake their claim on you, Shaman.
Did they hit me?
They're rolling right now.
Okay.
John hears them stake their claim. Not in my yard, bitch.
Yeah, really.
Both of them hit once. One of them missed normally, and one rolled a natural 1. So you're gonna get an opportunity attack against him, Shaman.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the opportunity attack. Tell me how much damage they do.
Okay.
Pretty sure an 11 doesn't hit for the opportunity attack.
11 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah, I thought so.
And they do the 2 hits successfully. You do 22 damage.
Okie dokie.
So as you're dodging away from those 2 enemies, you kind of come towards one soldier who slashes at you, and another slashes at you. Void both of those attacks, but then they swing and cut. Both of them swing and manage to slice you. You see one kind of leave an opening, so you go to swing, but you barely miss hitting them. Peregrine, it is your turn.
Alright, well, I'm gonna focus my attention on the archers.
See, well, that's a smart man. He's like, they have archers. That's clearly for me, because I'm an archer. Therefore, he's trying to even the playing field. Need to take those out.
If they wanted to even the playing field, they would have made like 4 feet tall.
They're just like dwarves.
Oh shit! It's the ones in the mines of Moria. I'm gonna shoot the closest orc archer.
All right. Well, they're not all orcs. To be clear, you're dealing. Actually, all the ones you're fighting now are all soldiers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to use Lucky to re-roll that.
Okay.
That's an 18.
18 does hit.
Okay. Second attack. That's a 16.
That does hit.
Okay. Rolling damage for both. That's 11 and plus 5. And Armin's after me, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 11. That's 6 damage, and for my bonus action, check if I'm able to do this. Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to have Quentin use the help action with Tarmin.
Okay. So he'll grant him advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, so how much damage you did?
That's 17 damage.
17 damage. So 11, 17. So both of those attacks are on the same person?
Yep.
Okay. You fire off 2 shots at this archer. Both of them kind of hit, one in the shoulder and one in the side. He just kind of, winces. But these soldiers are not, complete weaklings, and he is going to kind of be ready to attack you, but it is not his turn. The archers are actually on the latter end of things. It is going to be your friendly neighborhood ground soldiers. Okay, I think only one of their attacks actually hit you, Peregrine. You're just going to take... that'll be 8 damage to you. So, as you're focused on them, you see 2 soldiers kind of rush forward. You dodge one of their attacks, but another manages to catch you across your shoulder. And that will bring us to Tarmin.
Yes, so...
Tarmin, these soldiers do not know you're here.
Yeah, as I still have the help action from Quentin.
That is true.
So I will have triple or double advantage.
Yep.
As Quentin is distracting, are there any ground soldiers that seem to be injured at the moment?
Let me have a look. I believe so. Yeah. There's the 2 soldiers that were attacking Nura. They're both of them are injured. One a bit more than the other, because John attacked him as well. Let's see. As far as the ground soldiers, those two are the only ones that have been injured so far.
Time to level the playing field so my allies can focus on Big Boy here. I am gonna have Quentin just, swoop by one of them in fire.
Okay.
Just as a, double distraction.
Are you gonna target the one that is damaged from Nura, or the one that was damaged from Nura and John?
I'll start with the one that was damaged by Nura and John.
Okay.
Start with that. First. Second. And third. So 27 for that one.
Okay. What are you attacking?
I'm firing my gun.
Okay. So you let off this. Go ahead and roll the damage for that. But don't forget sneak attack, by the way.
I'm not.
You forgot it at one point during one of the last fights, so I just want to make sure.
I know. 25.
25 damage to. Hey, how do you want to do this to him? Because he had 25 health left.
As Quentin flies by, just from shadows, bullet just goes through his brain. So
Tarvin, you just kind of aim your gun. Quentin flies by that soldier as they try to attack Quentin, but obviously he's not. But you fire your bullet and it just shoots that person in the head. With the gun, you are now seen, so your next attacks will not be with advantage.
I get that.
Yeah.
Since they notice, I'm also going to help my allies and give them another opening by trying to aim for that one guard. The other one that they injured.
Okay.
No!
It didn't just do that. No.
Joseph, this is the third time. I made one other roll, and it's been that.
That is the third time. I'm gonna give you a single chance to reroll because that's the third time DiceBot has done this to you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Joseph.
If it happens again, DiceBot is sentient and hates you.
Oh, what? Wait. Come on. We're not gonna speed past that roll. We're not gonna speed past that roll.
Yeah.
All of my d6s rolled a 1.
You still have sneak attack there? I mean, they are adjacent to your allies, so you should, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
As in that moment, Tarmin is gonna sneak back into the shadows. 18. There's a good chance they're gonna see me, or the captain will see me and spot me out.
18 for stealth, okay. There's 2 soldiers. It is now their turn. I will give them an opportunity to spot you. Well, that's good. Kind of. One of them rolled a 17. I was like, oh, damn. The other one rolled a 14, so they do not see you, which means they're going to target one of your other allies. I will have one of them...
Damn, son, where'd you learn to do that?
I will have one of them target John. And I will have one of them...
I'm not ready.
...target Peregrine.
Not the small man.
Okay.
And they always go after the little people.
Whoa! Oh, alright. So you get hit, Peregrine, but you also get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
John also gets hit. And roll damage on him.
I see this as an absolute win.
Give me a second.
Yes. Alright, and I'm rolling that opportunity attack.
Oh my god!
Reroll that.
Yep, reroll that.
That's a 19.
That does it. What if you rolled another? Someday it's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, oh, I gotta reroll that. Natural 1. DiceBot just cackling evilly.
We need to prepare a gift specifically when that happens.
Another one. 9 damage.
Just Thanos? Impossible.
Okay, so 9 damage. Who are you targeting? Oh, wait, that's right. The one that was attacking you. I'm stupid. So that's...
The first step is admitting you have a problem.
Alright, now it's time for the archers. Oh, fuck.
Back on the
Okay.
menu, boys.
Whew. Okay, well that's... the archers, one of them just kind of calls out and points to Tarman for the rest of his allies. You were going to take...
Oh, fuck a duck.
Yeah, one of them rolled a
Look,
natural.
you-
One of them rolled a natural 20 to see you, so they're gonna. So, yeah, and you were to take one of them missed. So you managed to dodge one of their attacks, but the other 3 are going to hit. 23 damage, Tarman.
23?
Yep. So you dodge one of the arrows. You dodge one of them. You kind of manage to push mostly to the side, but the 2 others do just kind of stick into your shoulder. Nura, it's your turn.
I just don't want Big Papa to hit me.
Oh, the guy who punched Nura and Nura's head made a jingling sound? Yeah.
So, yeah, you don't want Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, Nura isn't very happy about that, by the way.
Well, it is your turn. You've got, I think you have one of the soldiers who attacked you earlier got his head, like, has a hole in his head, and the other one is very injured. And also, right in front of you is the officer.
Yeah. Hey, so he has a shield, right?
Yes, he does.
Great. As my bonus action, I'd like to tear that off of him, and I'm using my inspiration.
You're gonna use your inspiration to try and tear his shield off?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I'll give you advantage on an athletics against him, if that's the case.
He is
Raging, so.
Yeah, no. Well then, if that's the case, I will give you, not advantage, because you already have it, I'll give you a +5. So, you already have advantage.
For
so-
real?
Yeah, you'll be adding a +5 to both of your rolls, because you already have advantage.
Man, about to get fucked. Natural 20!
Natural 20!
Okay, so you pull the shield from his hand, and you see as you do that, as the shield comes off, he kind of growls, but you see underneath the shield, attached to the shield, you see another one of those gauntlets as he readies it up. So you've pulled the shield from his hand. So
Phenomenal.
What are you doing now?
Well, I'm gonna shove one of my hands into this gauntlet.
Oh no, you detached the shield. You don't have a grip for it. That's his gauntlet. It was attached to the gauntlet. So, you can't put it on.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the connection is connected to his gauntlet. You removed the shield, which lowered his AC, but you can't use that weapon.
Great.
Not yet.
I'm gonna grab it by its sides, and I'm just gonna slam it into the top of his head.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh.
Okay, he's going to use one of his special abilities to make an opportunity attack against you since you missed. Okay. Nura, that is 27 damage to you. As you remove the shield and you go to swing it against him, he just lands 2 really hard blows. Natural 20 with this. 2 really hard blows right on your jawline, just bam, bam. And blood just kind of, you just feel blood kind of pouring from your mouth. Shaman, 6 damage to you, Shaman, as one of the soldiers attack you. John, it's your turn. Come on.
Oh boy, it's my turn!
Oh boy. I hope I do something.
John, please don't be a complete use of waste to space.
John
Please do so.
does something as he slashes that one soldier who's been severely injured. That soldier is starting to look really rough at this point. It's okay. It's he's It is his turn. I will have him. Let's see. He can attack both of you, so I'm gonna have him make attack against both of you. Oh fuck! You're alright, John. You'll be okay.
Never gets struck by lightning. Cord makes him do the gritty.
Stop! Why? Okay, so you're only taking 7 damage, thanks to the rage inside. But you do need to make... I have to read this. You gotta make a strength save. You do have advantage, but you have to make a strength save. So he slams his fist into you, and you kind of stumble. You feel your arms get a bit weak, but you just kind of steer yourself. He looks at John, and you just see him sucker punch him in the stomach with those gauntlets. John kind of hitting the ground, gasping for breath. He's going to roll a contesting strength against you, knowing you have advantage over him here, but he's going to try nonetheless.
Natural 20. Fuck him.
Yeah, no, so make a strength check against him. Because you rolled a natural 20, which means it gives you an opportunity to try and do something to him.
23.
He actually beat you on that one, but that won't mean anything bad towards you. He just kind of tries to grapple you through the gauntlets, but you manage to push him back. He's going to signal some of his soldiers, but we'll worry about that later. Shaman, it is your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Who do we got left?
A lot of soldiers.
Can I put up a smoke screen? Is that possible?
If you sacrifice 2 key points and one of your actions to do so, yes.
Will that help me and my teammates stealth?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
So you put your hands together and you create this strong fire, but you snuff it out, and the smoke, you just let your hands go, and the smoke kind of billows out everywhere. You want to make a bonus action to roll stealth?
Yes.
Okay, you will have advantage.
Where's my stealth? It's +9. 17.
Okay, you still have one action, but...
I'll hold it.
Okay, so what are you going to hold your action for? Like, when are you going to attack or whatever you're going to do?
If one of them goes below half health.
Okay. Okay. Nura, you need to make a strength save flat roll, because 2 of them are both trying to do something here. So.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay.
16. Okay. So 2 of the soldiers are taking their turn as they charge towards you. You're kind of caught off guard, but one of them grabs that shield and pulls it away from you and tosses it back to the captain as he slams his gauntlet against it and kind of reattaches it onto him. So those 2 turns are over because they chose to focus entirely on getting that shield back.
Oh, it's not my turn yet, is it?
No, it is Peregrine's turn.
Alright, who looks the most damaged?
Roll... You cannot tell right now due to the smoke screen.
Okay, I'm gonna aim at one that looks like they've been hit.
Okay.
That's a 24.
Okay, you definitely hit with that.
Okay, second attack. That's a 15.
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
I think that should be fine. Okay, I'll use... famous last words. I'll use...
That should be fine. The officer literally walks over and just stomps on your head.
Yeah. And,
Why would you say that word?
Yeah, okay, and as I attack this, as I hit him with the attack roll, I'm going to use an option favored foe that for 1 minute until I lose concentration will deal an extra 1d6 damage.
Okay.
13 damage.
13 damage. That was 1 over how much health he had left. How do you want to do this?
Just pointing up to him with the arrow. I want that arrow to go through his neck and reach up into the sky.
Oh, damn. So yeah, you just go for it, you fire, and it just goes in, and blood just kind of pours out. He brings out his weapon ready to try to strike you, but the blood loss just causes him to collapse against the ground, dead. Alright, do you want to do anything with your bonus action? There is this smoke that Shaman has created.
Could I have Quentin do an attack on one of the other...
Yeah?
Of
course you could.
So... That's 26.
That's... Okay. Yeah, you. Quentin hits.
Yes, he does. That's my boy.
So you're aiming at just another one of the soldiers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And after this, I'm have him move out of the way.
Okay.
Or out of reach.
All right.
7 damage.
Okay, not bad, David. Okay, so yes, Quentin comes down and strikes one of these soldiers, managing to scratch through their metal armor somehow. And they're just like, huh, what the fuck? How does that even work? All
It's
right.
heaven righted.
Oh my god. Alright, well, with that, we've got 2 soldiers. We're gonna try and see who their target is here.
Okay, so
Yes.
oh, interesting. Once you have the extra attack feature, you can make 1 weapon attack yourself when you command the beast to take the attack action.
Oh.
I have a 3rd attack.
Oh, if you want to go ahead and roll that, I have rolled attacks for the next 2 enemies. So go ahead, you go ahead and roll, and I'll get to that in a moment.
Okay.
You can attack another soldier, you can attack the one he already hit. If you want.
I'll attack the one he already hit.
Cool.
That's 21.
That does hit.
I'll do about 6 damage to him.
6 damage. Fantastic. So you fire an arrow into him, it just sticks into him, kind of gasps in surprise. Right, these 2 soldiers, one is going to aim at Tarman, one is going to aim at you. So, 6 damage to you, Peregrine, and 12 damage to you, John.
All right. That's rough, bud.
Okay, and that brings us to Tarman. Tarman, it is your turn.
So this guy's right in front of me, right? This guard, soldier, person thing.
The one who just attacked you, yes.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and try and place the gun against him.
Okay, you're gonna have to make a contesting strength to grapple to pull that off. He rolled a natural 1.
Oh, sweet! I'd go ahead and pull the trigger.
Roll damage, and it will be tripled. It's actually over 50. It's more like 75 because.
Yeah.
But that's beside the point because how do you? Well, I don't think I need to explain how you chose to do this. You stick that gun to this soldier's head as he tries to stab you. You grab his arm and you stick the gun to his head. His head just explodes against your face. He is dead.
As Tarman, with a very angry look on him, points the gun at the big guy.
So the officer.
And decides to. Yep.
Okay. Roll to attack.
And decides to fire. Oh, come on, Dice Spot. What are you doing?
Fire the
Wait.
Yep.
Does the smoke screen do anything for me? Is he focused on me?
Well, you didn't roll stealth, so he knows you're there.
Damn it. I don't think any of us hit him, have we?
No, Shaman has, and I'm pretty sure.
Oh, she has?
Gonna hit the gritty on him.
God damn it! Shaman has hit him. Now it is time for other soldiers.
Oh, I know I don't have another action. Shit. I guess I'll get to another position.
That's fine.
Maybe make it a little harder for the archers to hit me.
Not a bad idea. Okay.
So basically move to an area where archers will have a bout disadvantage. Or get to like half cover, which will give me a +2 to AC.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Okay, one of them hit John, so dodging one of these soldiers' attacks, and then a slash across his side, blood kind of pouring out. John is not looking great. John has been doing good throughout the fight, but he's starting to take a good bit of damage here. And then 2 of them actually successfully found and are attacking Shaman. Ooh, fuck. That's painful. Okay, though. Maddie, Shaman took 28 damage.
Jesus.
From two soldiers who did manage to, or one soldier who managed to see you and landed both of his hits.
Okay.
Things are getting a little bit spicy, and with that, the archers, they rolled both good, fine, and kind of terrible at the same time. That'll just be 1, 2. They're just gonna aim at the lot of you, except for Tarman, since Tarman decided to be smart and go into a good spot where they can't really get a good hit in. They're gonna aim at John. Oof, God. John takes an arrow through the shoulder. He just kind of like, ugh! Yeah, it's not, that hurt. 6 damage, Shaman. Fuck. You take 13 damage, Peregrine. Ooh.
Oh.
So these arrows just kind of start sputtering the battlefield. Everyone taking some hits, except for Tarman, because he was smart and kind of guarded himself in this situation. Nura, it is your turn. You're being attacked on all sides. There's soldiers, and there's the archers up above, but you don't really have a way to get to them at the moment.
Well, seeing that he's really relying on his friends, I'd like to make sure he gets very close to his friends. I'd like to once again grab one of them and slam this guy into his shield.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, roll a strength. Contesting strength.
Fuck.
Yeah. Unfortunately, he rolled a good bit high. So you gotta grab this one soldier, and he kind of pushes your arm away from him.
You know what? Might as well attack the officer.
Okay. Roll your attack.
I'd very much like to, Joseph, but unfortunately, the robot is malfunctioning.
He is having problems today, but we all.
23.
Oh yeah, that for sure hits.
Oh, hooray. I'm gonna go ahead and roll that damage because my next thing isn't actually an attack.
Okay. He, by the way, when you approach him, he's using the brace action to make a opportunity attack against you as you get close to him.
Sorry, Joseph, could you please repeat that?
He's using that Battlemaster maneuver.
Yeah, he's using a Battlemaster maneuver against you to get an opportunity attack against you.
Okay.
17. 23. Wait, no, 17 damage.
Or what?
Sorry, no, I was looking at yours. The damage you did. Okay.
Did he hit me before I make my next action? I'm
He
confused.
did hit you, yes. He hit you in total 15 damage.
I'm not doing good.
Yeah, so as you kind of come into range of him and you manage to get past his shield and jam this your trident into his shoulder, he just uppercuts you with his shield, and that fucking hurt. It's your turn.
Yeah. I'd like to grapple or pin him, wherever the term is, so that he can't swing his arms again.
You can certainly try to do that. Well, how many rounds have we been going? I think this is the 4th round.
3.
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is the 4th round.
Fuck.
Okay, yeah, he beat you. So you try to pin him down and he pushes you off of him with the shield. Yeah, so you're not gonna manage to pin him. John is gonna attack him because things are getting a bit dire here, and John is also very hurt, so he knows that this fight needs to. Oh shit! John, we rolled a natural 20.
Yes.
Way to go, John.
John is going to.
No kidding. Are we allowed to retreat?
During this
Where?
During this fight,
No.
they're attacking the city. So if you don't want to help the city, sure. But so John is using his ability as he slices his wrist. He's doing extra damage, so this is going to hurt extra.
Yeah.
And he rolled a crit. So John slices his wrist and slices into the side of the soldier, of the officer, as he's not paying attention. Blood immediately begins to pour out as the officer grabs his, kind of presses his side. Caught completely off guard by that very sudden and very, very good attack there. Thank you, John. Happy that you're being helpful. Oh boy. quickly looking at John, he is going to slam the shield across John's face as John lands on the ground and stops moving. And then the officer quickly moves towards Nura. With a bonus action, a blade comes out of his shield. And you're going to go down, Nura. I'll just say that. Because you have one health. Yeah, he sticks the blade into your side, Nura, coming from that shield. And then he looks at you, gives you a respectful nod, and then slams your face with that gauntlet, sending you 15 feet across, just kind of tumbling across the ground.
Okay, so she is going to use healing hands or whatever the fuck the monks can do for a key point.
For who?
For John first.
Okay.
Let's see, what do I heal? Add 3 to that, so 5.
5. Okay. So that brings John back up with 5. As you put your hand on John just kind of you kind of imbue this healing fire through his body. He just gasps, shaking his head. What happened?
Run over to Nura and use one of her health potions on him. 15 health for you, Nura. As Shaman shoves this bottle down his throat.
Yeah, so Nura, as you were completely clocked out, this healing magical healing potion just jolts you awake, but you hear a thunderbolt. You hear the sound of thunder as you jolt awake. You feel weaker, especially considering your rage has officially ended with that.
Yeah.
But you're thankfully alive.
Yeah.
And can I do a bonus action to heal myself? Because I still have a few more healing potions.
Okay, yeah, you can use the rest of your turn to use it one more.
Okay, 13.
One of them is going to attack John again.
Bro, fuck off.
And one of them attacks you, Shaman, for 7 damage.
Okay.
Nura
Yes.
would like to get in between the attack on Shaman.
Oh.
Are you sure you only have like 15 health?
Yes.
So what is your health at, Shaman, again? 13?
15.
15, and that brings your health to 8, Nura. As this soldier goes to attack you, Shaman, Nura just steps in the way and gets sliced by the attack, kind of catching everybody off guard.
So bonus action, I'm going to cast
Health, please.
Zephyr Strike again.
Okay.
No, health, please.
Health would be nice.
Health would be nice, Peregrine.
Okay, so what do you do? You're doing Zephyr Strike, Peregrine?
Yes.
Okay.
And see, so that's a 20 on that attack.
Who are you aiming at?
The officer.
Oh. He blocks. That does not hit.
Am I free to use a lucky?
Absolutely, yes, please. Absolutely.
Okay. 24.
Yes, that hits. Okay, cool.
Okay.
It just means you got a 404. Come on, don't worry.
You hit. No.
And because I can use this thing for a number of my proficiency, I'm going to use that favored foe attack again to add 1d6 to this damage.
Okay.
So, does Shaman need a health potion?
She's looking rough,
I'm at 15.
but Nora is looking rougher, and John also does
Nora-
not look great. Everyone's been injured, that's for sure.
Got it. Okay, I'm going to throw my tier 1 health potion to Nura, if that helps.
You're gonna throw it to him? Because he'll only be able to use it on his turn. You can give it to him you can make him drink it if you go over to him. But you might get an opportunity attack against you.
I do have Zephyr Strike.
Oh, that's true. So, yeah, if you want to...
So, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Okay, and that is 7 health.
7 extra health to you, Nura.
And final attack on the officer.
Okay, roll. 25 hits. Roll damage.
8 damage.
8 damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, yeah, so the soldier missed both of his attacks. That was going to go next. Tarmin, it is your turn. As I mentioned, things have gotten pretty dire. There's still a good bit of soldiers, but the person in charge here, the officer, is looking very, very hurt at this point.
As Tarmin takes a breath, as he's gonna say this, I know I haven't been nice to all of you, but for the love of all of you, gods, anyone that can hear me, please let me do this. As Tarmin's charging towards the captain and is going to try and jump on and grab him to try and place the gun against him.
Oh, okay.
Hey, all I'm saying is that Cord has been very active in this fight tonight. Can we let Cord have another intervention?
Will you fucking do this?
I need you to roll a straight d20, Tarmin.
Straight D20?
By itself. It's not taking away from any of your things, I just need you to roll it.
10.
Okay, D20.
Okay. And now I need you to roll athletics. This is not contesting, I have a thing for it, but I need you to roll athletics.
Let me check my athletics real quick. It's still same. Alright,
With advantage.
so... With advantage.
Yes.
Come on, 19!
So Tarmin, as you charge to grapple him, the strangest thing happens. You see a piece of one of the buildings that have been damaged from the explosions and such. You see a piece of it break off, a single metal pole, and the flag attached to that pole kind of flows through the air, and you see the golden symbol of Pelor hit the sunlight, and it literally, the sunlight reflects off of that symbol straight into this guy's eyes as he just kind of blocks his eyes for a second. It gives you the perfect angle to grab under that arm, put your shoulder around his neck, or put your arm around his neck, and keep hold of him nice and tight and pull out the gun. You can't stick it to his head, but you can stick it to his side or his armpit. Very dangerous places to be shot.
That's what I'm gonna do, because I know how I'm gonna kill him if I manage to do this. And I fire twice.
Shoot him in the dick.
22!
40.
Joseph?
Yeah.
How would you like to do it?
Anything? Or do I need to make another attack?
You blow a hole through this man's side and out the other side, blood pouring. You can hear him gasp for breath. He grabs you and slams you against the ground to get you off of him. You do have another attack though. I would make it. And let's hope it hits.
Please. Damn it!
You pull up your gun, and he, looking very exhausted and injured, brings his shield just in time for it to your bullet to shatter off again. I have already rolled the attacks for these soldiers and the damages.
Oh, I really want it. I know what I wanted.
Peregrine, you take 11 damage. Nura, you take 12 damage. Shaman, you take 10 damage. And Tarmin, you take 15 damage. Alright, the soldiers are done. Nura, it is your turn.
There's the first one.
Nura.
Roll?
Nura.
Yeah.
You charge forward against the enemy. He blocks your first strike with that shield. You spin your trident around, and you slam that shield off of his wrist, and you stick the trident into his side, and you lift him up and fling him away as he stumbles, and he doesn't move for a moment. And all the soldiers stop for a second. And he starts to move and starts to get up, blood pouring from that wound. And you see the soldiers getting ready to attack him, but he puts his hand up. And they all stop. They're confused, but they stop. This half-orc, this painted skull mask, stands with the blood pouring from his wounds. He takes his helmet and he removes it. And you can see that he has a mask underneath, just like a half mask. But you can see parts of his face. You can see this grizzled soldier that you've been fighting. He tosses his helmet to the ground, He removes the gauntlets. He cracks his neck and he puts his hands up towards you, Nura. Basically saying, like, if I'm gonna die, I want you to do it with your hands. Like, fight me with your hands.
Alright. Nura closes his eyes. And Nura's body begins to violently glow. As I would like to use my last 2 rages.
Go.
40 speed. I'd like to hit this man with the loudest thunder punch I can muster.
Alright, so you stick your trident in the ground and you charge him, and he charges. For style's sake, Nura, you take 2 damage to get you to 1 health. As he swings and you get caught with his fist, just his fist, but your nose breaks and blood pours out. You slam your fist into his chest, and you all hear the sound of lightning and thunder crackling and the sound of ribs exploding as your punch stops his heart entirely, and he goes flying and he lands on his back, blood sputtering out from under the mask that he's wearing, and he stops moving entirely. And you hear the soldiers just going,
Let's go.
"The officer's dead! Everyone retreat!" As soldiers begin to get down and they begin to rush, as you see Kydro getting up off of the ground near that wall. What happened? As
Nura,
you all hear a loud screeching noise.
Tarmin looks to where that's coming from.
Same.
You all see those
Ditto.
you all see those gates, those massive, huge, massive doors. As you see the gate that you guys have watched these multiple Goliaths pull open. You see these gates be pushed open from the inside. As you see this single orc in chains, taller than Nura, walking, dragging these massive, heavy metal balls behind him. Nura, you recognize who that is as you met him in person. You see Kydro's face just kind of light up in fear as you see soldiers rush towards this orc despite their fear. But he swings those steel balls, crushing one of them, slamming another one, them sending them flying, and their spine shattering against a wall. He sees 2 charging, he breaks the chain, and he swings the ball and throws it, ripping one to shreds with the ball while slamming another through a building, killing them instantly. He cracks his neck, getting ready to break the rest of the chains, as a crossbow bolt hits him in the side of the head, but it just shatters. And he looks to his right to see who fired. As you see Orion holding up a crossbow, and he just sees Cabal looking at him. Oh shite. As Cabal brings up that steel ball and slams it down on Orion, and blood spatters across the ground.
No!
As you see Logan just rushing forward. No! As he swings his sword, you see this orc punch that sword and it shatters. And Logan is startled, but he tries to swing again, but the orc grabs Logan's arm and you hear a twist and a crack. As Logan's arm is twisted sideways, then he kicks Logan's leg as you see it twist sideways. You see him punch Logan straight in the chest as you hear the sound of bone and steel cracking and shattering. As Logan is just struggling to stay standing, but you see him try to bring up another fist to land a punch. The orc rips off the muzzle that is on his face and just smiles as he lands a hard strike onto Logan's face, breaking half of his helmet and sending him flying back.
Tarmin's running at him.
As you run towards him, black smoke comes together in front of you and explodes. And what you see in front of you is this figure with this black skull mask and these black robes with this sword that looks broken with this kind of white misty element coming out of it. And he just...
Tarmin readies his gun.
This figure walks towards the orc placing his hand on the orc. Time to go. As they both explode into smoke. They both explode into smoke. And the smoke dissipates in all directions. You turn back and you see that the soldiers are cheering, the enemy soldiers are cheering. They start charging towards you all. And you just hear, "No!" as a beam of fire encapsulates 10 of them from the sky. And as you turn, you see the Reinhardt sprinting across the bridge, jumps, tosses his halberd, then teleports. The halberd sticking through 2 people as he teleports to the halberd, ripping it out of one of them, slicing 3 people in half, slicing 2 more people, spinning his halberd, shattering a skull with the blunt end, breaking another man's skull with the end, sticking the halberd spiked in, lifting a soldier up and tossing them away. And as more soldiers run towards him, he brings up his halberd and slams the end to the ground as they are blown into pieces around him. And he looks to the rest of the soldiers who were trying to charge, and they just stumble and they begin to run as the remaining Rein, the guards of Rein and the paladins of Rein begin to cut down and arrest what soldiers remain. And the Reinhardt looks at all of you, and though you can't see past his helmet, you're sure his face reads similar to Kydro. Cabal Rottenhook has escaped. And that is where we're going to end the session.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'd like to go back and tell Joseph.
So, well, that gives me a chance to ask this while the recording's still going. How do you guys feel?
I feel like technology, my roommate, and life is against me.
I feel like you've given Peregrine a reason to murder someone.
How did this how does this session make you feel?
On a
I
scale
feel
of
like
1
I should be screaming no like Darth Vader as the sound of thunder covers the no.
Thunderstruck!
Shaman, Maddie, how do you feel about everything that's just
someone
occurred?
got struck already.
I wanna die.
That could be a ring.
Oh yeah, please kill me.
Welcome to the underground. How are you?
Oh.
Now, I am going to end this, but there is one more thing. Within the mountains, that figure, that black cloak figure with the black skull mask and Cabal Rotnook appear out of smoke. As this black cloaked figure walks towards someone. He's here, your highness. And what of Corva? He was killed. What? By who? A group of adventurers. Believe they call themselves the Rogue Warriors. Tell our associate to get back in contact with her.
No!
Tell him that he needs to give her another job. As you wish. As he walks away and this woman walks up to Cabal. Cabal Rotnook, what a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Cabal doesn't say a word to her. But she summons some soldiers to hand him something as they bring towards him this large black steel mace. I believe this belongs to you. Do you know who I am? He just nods. I have set you free. Do as you wish with your freedom. Just know that I have just declared war. As the Reinhardt is walking through the city of Rein, shocked by this sudden attack, but also seeing that no civilians were hurt. None at all. Just soldiers dead. He looks and he sees that at some point someone has stabbed a flag as he sees 3 skulls with snakes curling through them on this green flag. And he recognizes that the Viper Kingdom has declared war.